Hi. Um, I'm gonna try to just pop in. This is gonna be quick. A very horrible morning. Very, very horrible morning again. My mornings are getting worse. Really bad. Um, but I still pushed myself to go take my 3 mile walk and I showered. I went to the grocery store. Yes, I did all that with my head feeling like this. And my friends from high school are on their way over in a very short while. Gonna hang out at the pool. I bought a bunch of munchies and stuff for us too. I haven't seen these girls, women, in a couple years now, since I've been sick. So it's gonna be really good to see them, but it's gonna be hard in the same way. Yesterday, I went to just visit my mom, drove the half an hour there, half an hour back, then went to my older daughter Tierney's and met up with my younger daughter there. We hung out for a while, then I went to the mall now. I haven't been to the mall in years. I make it a point of never going to a mall. I hate malls. Hate them. Hate them, hate them, hate them. But they convinced me to go. We were there a very short time. We went to 2 stores, I think. I wandered a little bit. And then it was Sunday, so the place was closing at 6. We left it just as they were closing. Went back to my daughter's house for a little while, and then I came home. So I had a very busy day yesterday, and I don't know how I'm doing this with my head because it scares me. My head is really scaring me the way I feel. And Bill, you asked about Babesia. I know that I was taking wormwood. That's what my Lyme literate medical doctor had prescribed for me. And then I stopped taking it. I don't know if I should start taking it again. I don't know. I'm at a crossroads right now, especially with LDN. I'm wondering if I should stop the LDN for a while. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but anyway, I'm waiting for my friends to arrive. You know, it's bittersweet. I still want to see them, and yet I'd like to see them and be not battling this head symptom. And I keep getting these random pains in the weirdest places, like all of a sudden my hip will hurt really bad, or right my sciatica, or my knee, or my elbows, and kind of fibromyalgia kind of pains. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to be hosting a party, I think. Let me see. Well, if I'm not mistaken, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the ladies are coming. The 5th one was somebody I haven't seen, literally have not seen since high school, so I didn't care if she came or not because I don't stay in touch with her or anything. But these other 4, we used to have lunch together once a month until I got sick. And ever since I got sick, nobody got together since then. So this will be the first time we've all gotten together since my illness. Oh, I'm started to leave my house to go on my walk, and this neighbor who lives down the road from me, I don't know him personally. I just, he's this guy that lives down the street, older man, pulls up beside me, pulls down his window and says, "Hey, did I hear correctly that you have Lyme disease?" And I said, "Yeah, yeah." And he goes, "Holy crap, where did you get it from?" And I'm like, "Here?" He's like, "How debilitating is it?" And I go, "Well, let me just put it this way. I haven't worked in years." He's like, "Oh my gosh, I've been hearing more and more about it, and I've been hearing how it's become like almost, epidemic proportions in our area." And I said, "It's true." And he said, "And there's no way to get rid of it?" And I said, "Well," and I went in quickly to say, if you get the rash, you get a bug, you go to the doctor, they put you on doxycycline, you can get rid of it. But 60% of the people never remember getting bit, never get a rash, and could walk around with it for years and years and years, and it becomes chronic. That's me. Chronic. And I said, and I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, what I'm going through, because it's extremely debilitating. And he wished me well and said that he was very sorry and went on his way, but that was an interesting encounter. We have a heat advisory for the next 2 days. It's gonna, with the humidity, the heat index is gonna probably hit 100 tomorrow, the next 2 days. Today, not as bad, and it's really overcast today. So it's in the low 80s, but very high humidity. So we'll see if any of the girls go in the water or not. I told them we're going to be out at the pool, so I'm assuming they'll bring their bathing suits. I might be the only one splashing around in there. So I just want to let you know where we're at, where I'm at, and what I'm doing. But head was so bad this morning. I get scared. I get scared that my head won't clear at all, and that I'm going to be in this weird. I can't describe it. All I can tell you, it feels like somebody has got, I don't know, glue. Not even glue. Can't think of the word of the other crap. But that's what my head feels like. So I'll try to check in with you later and let you know how the day goes. I'm praying it goes well. Please, Jesus, let me have some time. I mean, yesterday afternoon when I went to the mall with my daughters, I almost felt normal. I did. I almost felt normal. Other than a couple times feeling really off balance, which is my normal. I drove because they had been drinking wine. They had both had several glasses of wine before we decided to go, so I said, well, I'm driving. So I did all the driving. I did a lot of driving yesterday. And I was okay. And then I wake up and it starts, it's like, what the heck is it? What is it in my brain? So I'm praying for all of you, and I'll try to check in later. Bye. Hi. All right, so they all came. They were here by 2 o'clock at the latest. One of my friends got here a little earlier than that, and they just left, and it's 6:45. He had a really, really good time catching up. Oh my God, talking about high school and teachers and people we haven't seen, and so many people that we went to school with that have died, and we're in that generation now, the baby boomers that are dying. And I mean, as unbalanced as I felt and off in my head, I still persevered because it was good to be with these girls that I grew up with. I've known my whole life. And we vowed to start going back to getting together once a month. And I'd like that. I feel so comfortable with these girls. We shared so much. So much. And it was just good to be with them and spend time with them and share our stories of what's going on. 2 of them are on disability themselves. One had a major motorcycle accident 2 years ago and has left her disabled, multiple reasons. And the other one had a altercation. She was a bus driver with a kid on the bus and has left her with problems. She kind of got beat up, basically, and she's had a couple of surgeries, carpal tunnel. She's got a lot of problems, physical limitations. But I said, isn't it funny, we're in the age group that now we sit and talk about our ailments. But anyway, I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I got through. And I'm glad I did, so trying to explain to them about Lyme disease, and they actually, each one of them knows somebody who's got Lyme disease. So it's pretty prevalent in this area. One of my friends knows a couple people and doesn't know all the ins and outs about it, but just knew that they had been diagnosed with Lyme disease. Very supportive, non-judgmental, non-judgmental. We talked about why they didn't continue getting together once I got sick, and they said, "Well, Lainey, you were always the," and I said, "the hub in the wheel." And they said, "Yes, you're what draws us together." That made me feel good. I also got a very nice compliment. They were saying that I was the one out of the four of us that still looks the most like I did in high school, which is a big lie, because believe me, I did not look like this in high school. If I did, holy crap. But they said I was the one who has changed the least. I was like, I don't know about that, but that was a nice compliment to get. So I just thought I'd let you know that they were here from 2 to 6:30 or so. So we had a good time, and like I said, we're going to get together again, and did get in the pool. Me and one of my girlfriends got in the pool. The other two didn't bring swimsuits, so they just sat by the side of the pool. The water was way too cold to swim in, though, but I definitely had to get in to cool off because it was so muggy. And tomorrow it's going to be really hot, so I'll be in the pool tomorrow. All right. God bless. Praying for you, and good night.